absolutely. But is there something you're like not good at? Is it just
Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh, there's a lot of things. I was thinking about this the other day. Somebody said, like, posted a comment like that, and I wanted to respond, but then I thought it would sound stupid, like I was joking, which I'm not. Like, I'm terrible at a lot of things, but I was gonna say, yeah, I'm really bad at chess. I mean, it's true. I'm not good at chess at all, but there's more things than that. So I was like, that would look me like that would look kind of arrogant if I commented that. I don't think it'd be funny. I don't know. I guess, like, I think with all of us, you probably feel the same, that like you have this competitive spirit. So whatever you do, you want to do it really well,
yeah.
you know, or like as well as you can. And I also think a lot of like athletes that get to the very top level in their sport also have a really good ability to learn things. Like we're constantly watching our ski video and watching other people and trying to learn, you know, what they're doing better than we are, and kind of fixing our skiing based off of that. And you develop that tool, like to be able to watch something and then learn how to do it pretty quickly. And you might not be like the professional of that thing, but you can do it pretty well. So I don't know, like, for sure, maybe it's a little bit hypocritical because I'm talking about like you should just try it and post it, but like for sure I'm only posting it after I feel like it looks pretty good or I did a good job. But I'll like practice and practice and practice until I think it's good enough, you know?
Yeah.
So,
but maybe that's not a really good thing to teach, like, or to like send out in the world, that you're never born perfect. Like,
yeah,
and nobody is perfect, and you will never achieve perfection. But if you work really hard and you try all over again, even if you fall or if you, I mean, it doesn't matter. And I love that in yoga, the mentality of like when you fall, you just laugh and you get back up.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that matters, you know?
Yeah. It's so true. It's so true. And like I don't know, how many times do we fall or DNF or straddle or something in skiing? Like, how many times does it not work out? And not just in races, but like in training, how many times does it not work out in order for the one, you know, for the 2 minutes of a day where it does work out? So it just is like, yeah, the amount of fails is much higher than the amount of successes.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I mean, if you count how much we're training, it's absolutely insane for the few minutes that we're actually racing throughout all winter. And even if you think about specialists, it's so crazy, you know. We're lucky. We can race in all disciplines.
We can race a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's get to the last final question I asked all the girls. So we're seeing a lot of negative things right now. It's really hard. It's so hard for many of us. I know in the US it's crazy what's happening right now. And we're sending out all our love to everyone that's struggling, and everybody that has somebody in the family that's sick or somebody that is sick, and all the nurses and medicine personnel that's working so hard. But on the other hand, I really feel like we have to see something positive in this, or try and see something positive. So what is it that you see as a possibility, or like, for the future, or right now? What's a good thing about all of it?
I mean, I think one thing is that with social media, there's the last years, it's really become a place where there's some good things, but like it can be a place of cyberbullying. It can be a place where people can be kind of mean and harsh and just really, really tough. And if you do one thing that's wrong, then they're mean or mad at you, or you post a picture and they think you don't look good, or I don't know. But I feel like lately, because it's the only way that people can really connect, it's become a much more positive place. Like, people are more supportive of each other, and in most of the places that I see, it's kind of like that, which has been really cool to see, and hopefully will continue after our economies and everything open back up. And then, like, for me personally, I think a positive thing, um, I mean, it's a little bit weird to talk about because it's not positive, but after my dad, we have had a lot to like figure out. He was in charge of the finances and the taxes for obviously himself, but also for me. And the taxes that, like, mine are pretty complicated with 3 different currencies, so it's a lot of. I mean, it's pretty much the same for all of us, but with because I need to pay in US dollars and most of what we get is in euros or Swiss francs.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more strange, and I'm just starting to learn all of it. And I think that during, like, right now, I would have had to do that anyway. It's like kind of taking a finance course, but normally we would be skiing right now, so I wouldn't really have time to do it. So instead we have this lockdown, and it's strange. It's like my dad was saying, you guys need some time to figure this out. So I'm going to give you some time now. It's the weirdest thing, but we're getting this time to kind of keep our lives in order so that when the season comes around, we can actually leave and come over to Europe and feel like everything is going to be okay. So that's kind of a positive thing. A positive out of 2 negatives. I don't know.
Yeah.
Strange.
And with like so much to process. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's a lot, but I also, okay, one more positive thing. Obviously the time for me and our family would be really, really, it would be really difficult no matter what, but with everything else is happening in the world right now, it's giving us a lot of perspective. Like, everybody's going through something really difficult. So it makes me feel actually less alone, and that's also a positive thing.
Yeah, that's very
it's not a good thing.
No,
it's not
but a beautiful thing.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So. We're all with you. I'm thinking about you all of the time. I hope, this somehow passes, as hard as it is. We're sending you a lot of love, to all your family. Say hi to your mom, and take care. Thank you so much for being here. It was really nice talking to you.
You too. Say hi to your family. And
yes, I will.
And Luca, I hope you see him very soon.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to see everyone soon, and take care of yourselves.
You too.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks.
Bye. I don't know how that ended.
Oh, it's fine. So, I think you guys enjoyed it. Thanks everyone for joining. It was really beautiful. Danke viel mal. Merci a tout le monde. Grazie a tutti. Spero di rivedervi prestissimo. Merci pour tout le monde qui était là. Thanks Megan. Danke viel mal, dass ihr da gewesen seid. Bleibt gesund, schaut zu euch. Macht's gut. Bis gleich.